Good morning, students. Today, in this video lecture, we will learn about function. In Python, functions are a block of statements. Functions are block of statements which are required repeatedly at different places, and we can use it. Means, or we can say that functions are named block of statements. Means that block of statement will bear some name, will have some name, and using that name we can use that function anywhere in the program. And that function can be utilized by us. What is function? Then what is function? Functions are the grouped statements which are going to perform the tasks related to one activity, you can say. And why we require it? We require it, suppose if you want to perform it repeatedly, we require it. Just take an example. Suppose we want to add or multiply two numbers, which a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2. If you want to just calculate the sum, then print sum is equal to a plus b. Similarly, if we require to print product is equal to a asterisk b. Now what happens if we want to perform these two operations for some other numbers? Now suppose I am changing the numbers. I am giving 1 is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and again I need the same set of operations. Means I want print, then sum is equal to this. We can do a plus b. Now print product is equal to a into b. Now again in our program, at some other places, at the very end, we need that, okay, a, we require the multiplication of two numbers, and the numbers are 1000 like that. B is equal to 200. Then we have to find sum. Print sum is equal to a plus b. Print product is equal to a asterisk b. Now look here. We have to perform the same set of statements for different values. Then we are repeating the statements, but it is the violation of the very basic concept of programming, that is the dry concept. Dry means do not repeat yourself. It is the violation of this dry concept because we are repeating the same set of codes repeatedly. Here comes the role of the function. When we have to use the same chunk of codes repeatedly, we can move to what? Functions. How we can define function? To define function, we need a special keyword def, and then the name of the function. Suppose we want to give the name func, and then the block of the function. Now, in this, we can write different codes which we require repeatedly. Here, we need print sum is equal to a plus b. Print product is equal to a into b. But we are not having the value of a and b here in this function. What we can do? There are two ways. Either we can get these through the function parameters, or we can define it here also. But in that case also, the value of a and b is to be changed repeatedly. So we are going to take it here as parameter. A comma b, and then the colon. Now what happened? We have defined a function named func with two arguments a and b, and we are performing sum and product operation on these two, a and b. Now come to our first program, initial example. What we want to do? We have 1 and 2 at first, then we are having 10 and 20, and then 1000 and 200 as our value of a and b. Now, if we want to use this within a function, means if we want to call this function func using different values, then we have to write the command func 1, 2. The function will be called for the values of 1 and 2. This 1 will be passed to a and this 2 will be passed to b. and these two print statements, a statement related with the function, will be executed. Now, then fun 1020 and then fun 1200. That means these two activities will be performed first for this 1 and 2, then for this 10 and 20, then for 1000 and 200. Means the statement, the repeated statements, when we have to perform the repeated statement, same chunk of statements repeatedly, we can go for the function definition. This is the very basic thing ki what is the need of function. Okay, what is the need of function? Now we will discuss it in detail. Okay,